My family bought a cabin in Idaho when I was young. It's in the middle of the woods with no houses around for about half a mile. The cabin is about a mile away from a river. One night I couldn't sleep, so I went outside. Right as I went outside, I saw a figure sprint into the woods. I was a little scared, but I just figured it was a moose or something since there are many animals in the area. I decided to take a stroll down to the river, even though it was about 2 a.m. and my cabin is a very wolf-populated area. I put my keys down on the table since it was a small walk. It was a very dumb idea to go on a 2 a.m. walk in the middle of nowhere. About halfway down to the river, I saw the figure again. We were at a four-way dirt-tracked intersection, and I was supposed to turn left. He was on the left side, halfway down the pathway. So I decided to turn right. I was a little shooken by this, but I knew a different route that cut through the woods. I was pretty freaked out, so I went a little faster. I was positive it was the figure from before, but I just chose to ignore it and go to the river. Once I got in the woods, I heard the sound of a twig snap, and I knew it wasn't me. I actually got scared and started to sprint to the river. I heard feet run behind me. Once I got to the river, I ran to the end of the dock, and that is on the side of the riverbank. I watched and watched for the figure for about half an hour and didn't see anything. I was still very awake and not tired at all, and now very scared, so I couldn't sleep if I wanted to, so I decided to play games on my phone. I heard a twig snap in the woods. I instantly sprung up, but I heard footsteps go in another direction. Oh, that's strange, I thought. Why would they chase me down to the river if they're going to go the other direction? So I decided to head back to the cabin. About 20 minutes later, I was walking back and I saw a shadow in the window, and I noticed that my lights were on. I sprinted up to the door, but it was locked. I saw my keys on the table through the window. I also saw the figure, which now visible in the light, was a tall, skinny man with a black beard. He stole my wallet. He stole my wallet, and I saw him grab some other stuff. But here's the worst part of it all, that still frightens me to this day. He walked up to the other side of the window, put his face against mine, and looked at me. And then, after about 30 seconds of looking at me, he pointed at some blanket on the ground. I couldn't see what he pointed at, but he just smiled and sprinted out the back door. I was too terrified to chase him, so I just went through my back door and locked it. Right as I got in, I noticed the terrible stench that he had left with him. I went and checked the bathroom and didn't see anything, and then it took me quite a while to realize that that blanket he had pointed at had something under it. I went and checked under it, and I saw a human arm. I flipped out about the human arm and called 911. But since I'm in the middle of nowhere, it took about an hour for them to get there, so I sprinted on the road to wait for them. When I was waiting for them, I saw the figure a couple times, but he never seemed to bother me, really. He just left me alone. I was still very scared, but I now had a knife on me and my phone. 911 finally got there, and they searched the whole entire house, and they couldn't find anything else to the body. Later that week, I got a call from 911. They said that they had searched it one more time, and they had checked under the floorboards this time, and they had found the rest of the cut-up body. I left that cabin and never went back, and I don't plan to when I'm older.